I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakak Kwadash, double honors unto our apostle elders which rule great millstone wow, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa abba. This is Psalm 48, verse 1, a song and psalm for the sons of Korah, which are Levites. Great is Yahweh, and greatly to be praised in the city of our power, in the mountains of his holiness. Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion. On the sides of the north, the city of the great king. Knowing our power is known, in her palaces for a refuge. Which that word God there is Elohim. All right, and the palaces. Let's see, so it's Jerusalem. Let's cross-reference. Psalm 76:1. So the chief musician on Niganath, which is an instrument, a psalm or song of Asaph, which he was a Levite too. In Judah is our power known. His name is great in Israel. All right. Psalm 76, verse 2. In Salem also is his tabernacle and his dwelling place in Zion. So it's talking about the land of Israel, the holy land of Israel, which we've been exiled out of that land. All right. Now I'm going to jump down to verse 9. It says, we have thought of thy loving kindness, O power, in the midst of thy temple. According to thy name, O power, so is thy praise unto the ends of the earth, which now we're, on the other ends of the earth. We went from the land of Israel, now we've been exiled to the other side of the earth, which that word there, O God, is Elohim. So from the land of Israel to the other part of the earth, we've been moved, all right, because of our sin. It says in verse 10, according to thy name, O power, so is thy praise unto the ends of the earth. Thy righteousness, thy right hand is full of righteousness, which he has prophets here on the other side of the earth prophesying, starting with Abba Bivens, which passed, King Mashal, which passed. Now the torch has been passed down to Apostle Ohar and the other apostle elders of Great Millstone, which ruled well, and which taught us the truth. All right. Verse 11, let Mount Zion rejoice, let the daughters of Judah be glad because of thy judgments. Walk up and way, because the Lord only allowed Israel to know. Pull it up. Psalm 147. He showeth, verse 19, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh. So the Lord is showing that he loves Israel by preserving Israelites, all right, on the other side of the earth, here in America. Let me turn up my light. It says, verse 12, Walk about Zion, and go round about her. Tell the towers thereof. Mark ye well her bulwarks. Consider her palaces, that ye may tell it to the generation following. For this power is our power forever and ever. He will be our guide unto the death, even unto death, right? So we'll never be abandoned, all right? The Lord doesn't forsake us. The reason we've been scattered throughout the world is because we forsook the Lord. But now he's bringing us into remembrance as promised throughout all the scriptures, right? And all the captivities, there was always a prophecy of redemption. And he's going to redeem the elect of Israel in this generation. Romans 9, verse 20. 3, it says, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which we're going to receive mercy, and we are receiving mercy, all right, because we have this truth. Let me grab that in 2 Corinthians 4, verse 1. It says, therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not. All right. So this truth is us receiving mercy, that we're going to receive the mercy which is promised, salvation from the nuclear destruction that's going to happen to America. All right. It says, once again, verse 23, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory, even us, the Israelites, whom he had called, not of the Jews only, because the truth went to the Jews first, but then the Lord made apostles out of his disciples, so he sent them out to the Israelites, but also the Gentiles, which it's not the heathen, it's talking about the Israelites that are scattered amongst the Gentiles. Ethnos. You come down here, a tribe, a nation. Paul uses the term for Gentile Christians, which no such thing as a Gentile Christian, is called Hellenized Israelite, all right? Which we were amongst the heathen already back then, all right? It says, I'm going to jump down to the point, verse 6, verse 26, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, which we're here scattered all over the world, there shall they be called the sons of the living power, which you're seeing happen because we have this power, and this power is guiding us, right? As it says in Psalm 119. Let's see. Psalm 119 and 5, oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes, all right? Because his statutes guide us, the precepts. Verse 12, blessed art thou, O Yahweh, teach me thy statutes. Verse 15, I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. This is the one I was thinking though. Psalm 119, 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. See, so he's leading us by the way, by Yahweh Shai. All right. So just like it said in Psalm, what was it, 48? Psalm 48. in the last verse. For this power is our power. Forever and ever he will be our guide, even unto death. Let's cross-reference that verse. So going off of the correlating passage using this God is our God forever and ever, right? It says in Psalm 16:2, O my soul, thou hast said unto Yahweh, thou art my Lord. My goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, the Israelites that are in the earth, sanctified by the truth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight, which are the hopeful elect, which he's one of. King David is one of them. Psalm 31, verse 14, Asaph is one of the hopeful elect. It says in Psalm 31, verse 14, but I trusted in thee, O Yahweh. I said, thou art my power. See, and that's what the elect are doing, trusting in Yahweh and saying Yahweh is our power. Psalm 73, verse 24, thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory, which we're being prepared for glory right now as we learn the counsel, which the Lord counseled us, that we should cleave unto his hopeful elect. It says, verse 17, Revelation 3, verse 17, Yahushua is prophesying, because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing. And I've seen Jake do this. You know, I got money, I got time, I got a house, I got a car, right? Male or female. I've seen them both say this. I have need of nothing. And know it not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. They don't know what the fuck's going on, though. They don't have no confidence, no security, all right, outside of what money could bring, which money is failing right now. It says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, so cleave unto the elect, that thou mayest be rich and white remnant, forgiven of sin through Yahushua, and that thou mayest be clothed, so you get taught the truth, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, of not knowing the truth. That's the shame. And anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. So let's go, participate in your own salvation, start to meditate on these words and begin, it'll be a light to your path. Shalom to the elect wa abba.